I think we're good.
What is this? It's not supposed to rain today. I checked. I don't want to be out here when it rains like that. Lightning? No, not a storm. Can't see a damn thing. What am I going to do? Oh my god. I can't do this. Stop freaking out. Prepare for this, Riley. Now, how do I get out of this mess? This is useless. Don't know where the hell I am. No! I'm going to die! Can't be out here. Not on my own. There! Is that land? God, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Oh, shit. This can't be happening. No! Not the rocks!
Damn!
No! Damn it!
Yeah,
This
her
was a
boat's
mistake.
fucked.
Get me out of here! Somebody!
What is this? What is she doing?
What is that sound?
Is that a human?
Hello?
The bigger land, right there.
Focus, Riley. It's just the wind. Eyes on the water. I have to moor. Somewhere.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
What do I pick? Oh.
What is that sound?
Wait.
God. It's a voice.
You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who are you?
What?
Wait. No. I don't want to know. Is that a pier? Yes! If I can get the boat close enough, I can do this.
No, you can't. You'll crash.
Leave me alone. Whoa! Come on, Riley. We've got this.
What are you doing? Cut the engine.
You've read the manual.
Manual? Have you ever sailed a boat before?
Stop it.
You have to turn off the engine.
I don't have to do anything.
You'll crash. Cut the engine. All right. Well done. Now, drop the anchor.
Yes, of course. Drop the anchor. Great idea.
Rubik's Cube. How do I do that? Oh.
Good. You did good. You'll be fine now.
Thank you. But I don't feel fine. You have to stop this.
Stop what?
Talking. You have to stop talking.
Understood. It's fine.
Thank you.
Why?
I made it. What a mess. The window. I need to see the window. I ruined my boat.
Oh. Alright.
looks so beautiful from here. You should go. I decide my own fate. I'm living my life. That was the plan after all. So yes, be a devil. Let's check our backpack. I've no desire to get stranded without food or water. Never leave without your music. It's soul food. Can't starve, right? Taking that with me. I am sketching the entire journey after all.
Alright.
Awesome. The beer made it through the storm. I can celebrate later.
Wow. How do I get down? Oh. Take a little walk around. Oh. Yeah, that's one way to fix it. Oh, so we can sleep here. Did it not get all wet? Oh!
Kind of wish you were here, Marshall. Could have gone exploring together.
What happened to our dog? Oh.
Marshall.
Oh. You know, I think this is the silliest thing you've ever done. Still, I hope you guys make it out alive and that you won't sink the Iron Freak. Take care of this dude. I'll miss him. Aww. Where is he?
Great. Out of coffee.
Ugh. How do I make some?
See? This was good thinking, Riley. Food supplies. Why didn't I think to check that damned weather glass?
Well, what now? Oh,
I read this book front to back. Pretty useless in a storm. This damn relic must be broken, because that weather wasn't fair!
no.
Nice to meet you. I'm Honey.
Aw. Aw. Okay. Let's go explore.
I'm doing it. Deciding my own fate. And will you look at all this? So beautiful out here. Wish you were here. Sunny greetings from... a far-off place.
The Rogue Islands.
You're still here.
Yeah.
Thank you for last night. I'm grateful and all.
But
You know you can't stay, right?
Why?
Because you're not real.
But I am, Riley.
I've decided you are not. And don't ever say my name. Ever again. You know what? Just shut up.
It's probably his boat. Oh. Which way do I go first?
What happened here? Did they all honestly leave?
Oh, I should have went the other way. Yeah, because that goes up. Let's go this way.
Almost as good as endless oceans. The edge of the world. I'd live here.
I'd live here too. Like with
That
other
building.
people.
Interesting. The only one to survive.
Can't get over there. I wanna go look at it. Hmm. Okay, take a boat over there? I guess I'll just go the other way.
Can I speak to you now?
Maybe.
Wonderful. There's so much I want to ask you. So much I don't know yet. Or I've forgotten.
I said maybe. Don't get carried away.
It's been way too long since I got to talk to anyone.
I understand that, but I will lose my mind if you don't.
Please, just talk to me.
That's it. I'm blocking you. You're spam.
Spam. What's spam?
Rose Hill.
I'm not sure I can deal with this. Am I imagining you? You can talk now.
You're not imagining me.
This place. It's mesmerizing. What happened here?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Nothing.
Not a single thing.
You never taught me your name.
Josh. My name's Josh.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
We'll have to go through the house.
Just enjoying the view here. We'll go in a minute.
This would be sad.
Seriously?
Pickle eggs.
Piccalilli is as far as I go.
You'd eat it if you were here in the winter time.
Raisin bread. Sauerkraut. Pickled eggs. Rose
Roses.
petals.
Why?
Bath salts, oils, desserts. I love roses. No more ferries after 1980.
1980.
Why did this Margot never open a letter?
Maybe she never knew it was here.
Sorry. My dear Margot, I never write letters. I bought this stationery when I moved to the islands, having every intention to write to friends left far behind. But this is the first piece I have ever used. My life was here. No letter would change that, and pictures were my talent, not words. The emotion in my subject's eyes, how could I use a sentence to capture that? Some things, though, must be told in words, and as you won't allow me to speak the words, I will buckle down and write them. I must go, even though I don't want to. How I hate to leave you, Margot. But time is not our friend, and time is becoming unkind to me. No amount of this fresh, salty arrowfish fixed the ache in my bones, so I must head to the mainland. I hope you'll forgive me. It seems unbelievable that you have only been on the Rogues for 3 years. I was never lonely before you came, but as soon as I saw you, I felt it. The love I never expected. I love you as a mother loves a daughter, but that was the true blessing. You wouldn't let me close in those first days, so I had to wait, and it was worth it. But Margot, my sweet, I worry. You cannot continue as you are. Please come find me on the mainland. This is one last ferry next week. On the 29th of September. Come to me, let me help you, the islands will wait, they are always here. In case you don't take that last ferry, I am leaving you all my food, all my recipes. I know you love the raisin bread, and all the knowledge to survive the Rogue Islands. You can make this life beautiful. You are young and alive, even my photos cannot capture your true spirit. I hope you can conquer those demons and live your life as fully as I have. I want you to have no regrets. I will miss you, Carrie. Aww. That's really sad, actually. I'm guessing they stayed?
Do you think it's them that lived here?
Maybe.
No.
She's beautiful, but she looks so sad.
Beloved. We took it?
Definitely the home of a photographer.
Are we gonna take that too? I'd take it. The boy. Okay.
Is that a cassette tape? No way.
Damn.
what?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Oh, listen. I. Tapes. Listen.
Testing. 1, 2. Well, hello to myself, I guess. Or dear diary, or however you're supposed to begin these things. Just if I don't talk to someone, I'll go insane, even if it's only myself. I guess I'll start at the beginning. The Rogues seemed like a good idea. A bunch of us were looking for a place to hang out, make music, and just, be groovy together. And it was cool. So totally chill. But then the nightmare began. And I don't know if it was the drugs or me going crazy, but when the others left, it got worse. I'm glad she was here, Carrie, or I would have lost it completely. I miss her. I was so rotten to her. I just didn't want her to leave, I understood she had to. I mean, she was sick, and I couldn't take care of her. She knew that. So she left me food, recipes. Not that I'll ever cook.
Aw. Alright. How do I get down?
So, what do you think about the cabin?
I don't know. I need to have an opinion.
Did you see the picture frame? I'm here. What did he mean by that?
Aye, that photo of Carrie.
Carrie, are you for real?
I do know her. That was sudden.
Did you know the other person in the photo?
No.
But you knew Carrie. That is something.
Do you think there were other clues? Something we haven't thought of yet?
Considering that picture, I'd say she was staying here somewhere in the 50s or 60s.
What century?
20th century? And that's when you lived.
Wow.
I upset you, didn't I? Blowing in like this.
I wasn't expecting a visit from a ghost from Christmas past, if that's what you mean.
I don't know what that means, but for what it's worth, I like talking with you.
Thank you, I guess. Though you're not giving me a lot of options. You talk a lot.
Yeah. Maybe you should talk more, so that I have to listen.
I don't want to talk.
You're not going to make this very easy, are you?
What do you want from me? I'm not pouring out my heart to you.
I'm not asking you to. Just tell me about the good stuff.
The good stuff was me on my boat sailing off to new horizons.
I didn't call in that storm, if that's where you're going with this.
I know that. I just want to draw some chalk lines up there and for you to stay on your side quietly.
I could try. Please, don't jump,
Why?
because I'd have no one to talk to.
I'm sure you'd live.
Actually, I don't. And I like it better this way.
I can't seem to get used to it.
I'm sorry.
I know.
pretty. Aww. No letters.
I think I like it here. The rogues are magnificent. I've seen nothing like it. Is that a weird thing to say?
Not in my book. You've seen many islands?
Not really. I was going to, you know, before the storm. Before you.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's okay, I guess. Josh.
Yes?
Oh, nothing. I was just saying your name out loud.
Why?
I wanted to know how that felt. Do you think I'm losing it?
No, I don't.
Of course you'd say that.
So pretty. Stuck in a little house here.
Addressed to Terrence.
Then this was his home.
Dear Terrence, this week aside from the usual 30 milk cookies for the school, I would love to order a surprise birthday cake or pie. Sweet Lucy turns 11 this Wednesday. Lucy has suffered these last few weeks. Her father and brothers have left for the mainland. My heart breaks to see so many islanders depart. I wish they understood that if we work together, we can make these islands vibrant again. We need more people like you, Terrence, people who understand the land's beauty and magic. The smell of your bread brings everyone hope and comfort. I know lemons have been scarce, but Lucy would love a piece of your potato lemon cheesecake. She wrote a report about how she imagined that cake tasted. How she imagined that cake tasted. I'm sure her imagination cannot compare to the real thing. If you cannot make that work, let us then opt for a sweet lamb pie. I know those pies are delicious. Forever grateful, Beatrice. Alright.
I love this. So dedicated.
He must have been an excellent cook.
Jelly pudding. 4 calf's feet. Ew. Ew. I'm good.
I'm sure I could make a mean pizza in here. How I miss pizza.
What's pizza?
Don't worry about it.
Aww. He's never had pizza.
Look at these shells.
There's so many.
There's so many.
Boats. All boats.
and go out this way? Something here. Is that
Here's
the way-
another one.
Let's play it. I like listening to her voice.
This is where the baker used to live. Terence, his name was. Well, that's what he tells me, anyway. But I swear I could almost smell the freshly baked bread. Isn't that strange? That I can smell something that isn't there. I think it's weird. I have this mad craving for Terence's Christmas pudding. And I've never had Christmas pudding in my life. Mum loves it. I could never even stand the sight of it. And now... Then again, maybe I'm just really hungry and sick of eating canned beans. I might have to go into Carrie's house after all, to get some of the food jars. Piccalilli sounds like heaven right now. Can't bring myself yet, though.
I'm hungry.
Maybe when I get really hungry.
I want more. I want to know about her.
There must be other tapes.
Oh. No. Okay. I think we're good here.
Spending my days baking? I'd sign up for that.
You cook then?
Actually, no. I make brilliant scrambled eggs, though. Also, I was told.
By who?
My mom. When I was 12. Those shells were pretty.
You thought they were ordinary.
Yes. Doesn't mean they're not pretty.
So, ordinary can be pretty.
Yes. It's the little things that count.
Yay! What's this?
A bit of a weird vibe here, right?
Let's take a look anyway.
Is this a letter?
In a tin can. What does it say?
Oh, we listen.
15th of February 1921. My dear little Elfins, the more I learn about the Crown family, the more I realize what wolves they were. As I've mentioned, the Crowns owned this island back in its heyday, but they were a haughty bunch and they took much more than they gave. But as I write these words cursing the Crown family, I realize that perhaps I am no better. True, I never owned an island, but like the Crowns, I didn't value life as I should. I don't think man is made to recover from war. Once he has seen such horrors, how can he pretend they don't exist? I miss you all dearly, and hope to find my way home to you soon. Your father.
Something's not right. Can't figure him out.
He knew about the crowns.
Wolves. They're not so bad.
They are if you're a sheep.
True. Oh, is this the school? This is cute. Rogue Islands, the Big Rogue, Little Rogue, and the Dark Rogue. A guide for hikers. The Rogue Islands are one of the last unexplored mysteries of this world and a hiker's paradise. Trails traverse these rocky islands, allowing spectacular ocean views and opportunities to spot unique flora and fauna. Remains of the once thriving farming community peek out from behind the trees. Traveling through these islands requires know-how, grit, and a good map. This comprehensive guide book will provide 2 of the 3. The grit is up to you. Happy trails.
Cordelia Crown. Haven't seen her in a while. She was nobility, and a big deal right here.
And that must be where the money came from.
Aye, they owned the Rogue Islands.
I wonder who this guy was, though.
I'd love to see the world.
You will.
What's that engraving there?
For Beatrice.
A detailed introduction to seamanship and nautical knowledge that covers everything from tying knots and mooring to charts with tidal streams and mathematical tables for astronavigation. Theory and illustrations are interspersed with fascinating stories of boatmen sailing the high seas. The book will bring the reader to recognize the craft and material needed for safe navigation of these great waters. Alright.
It's locked. Where's the key? Beatrice Parker. Headmistress, I guess?
And this must have been her office.
And what do we have here?
On the Mysteries of the Rogues. Granther Willow's lantern, or more familiarly the Will-O-Wisp, tends most often to reside in the vicinity of ponds and in the bogs, or moors of our beautiful countryside. On occasion, a lone traveler has caught glimpses of these remarkable glowing lights in our catacombs or graveyards, or even among our many ruins. The Wisp prefers to haunt areas of lonely desolation. One will never spot its soft light on London's busy streets. However, should you, in your country travels, come across a will-o-wisp, fear not. These fantastic creatures are benevolent and capricious in nature. Or at least they are when spotted during daylight hours. Once the sun has set and the sky has darkened, beware. The will-o-wisp may turn to more devilish pursuits. Tales tell of poor souls led to their rocky ends as they pursued the taunting glow. It is best to follow the advice of one elderly woman with whom I spoke. Only approach a will-o-wisp when its hue is a soft blue. Then the wisp is said to be at peace and will cause you no grief. The only fashion to... Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, that's them all right. Cordelia Crown. And Nora Crown.
The Rogues Gazette, a weekly publication, Sunday, August 6th, 1820. Ooh. Landing of the Crowns. When Peter Crown purchased our beloved islands this past winter, he sincerely reflected upon the management of his predecessors. Mr. Crown declared his desire to avoid past mistakes, ensuring better times ahead. Mr. Crown may have referred to better times, but his true intention was better profits for the Crown family. Never once did he consider the islanders, their homes, their children, or their future. The hopes we had let flutter were dashed upon a rocky shore. Rents remained too high, wages remained too low, and stomachs remained empty. Mr. Crown disappeared back to the mainland, and we continue to suffer. But now, with the unannounced arrival of Miss Cordelia Crown and her daughter Nora, the rogues may have finally begun a new chapter. The Crown women sought relief from the hot mainland summer and found refuge at the lake by the lodge. Both have been spotted strolling around the island and visiting our folk. Nora has even made an appearance at music night and is expected to show at the summer prom. I would like to urge us all to be considerate, but also to refrain from too much anticipation. History has proven to repeat itself. The Crown women may, like their predecessors, dig for gold at the expense of the fine folk who inhabit these islands. They may resurrect the fences about the lodge and keep us from our rightful lands. But it is difficult to prevent hope from once again fluttering into our hearts, and to think perchance Nora Crown will make all the difference. Music Festival. The second music festival of the summer season was celebrated Saturday last. The festivities began with a sermon preaching by the Reverend Mr. Chester before a numerous audience. Hymns were then sung by the ladies' choir. Mr. Andrews, esteemed organist, accompanied the choir and played several solo pieces. Many of the Rogue Island's talented youth also lent their voices to the festival. After the music, an excellent supper was provided by the ladies of St. Mary's. Horses for sale. Miss Evanston begs leave to information the public that in conjunction with her son-in-law, Fred Chrisman, she will be auditioning off 3 horses. The horses in question are fine beasts and have served the family well. The said auction will be held at the Evanston Farm, occurring August 10th at the hour of 10 o'clock. Oh, the Will-O-Wisp. The Will-O-Wisps. Will-O-Wisps are tiny fairies or fairy lights or spirits. You can see them floating in the night sky. Some people say they are dangerous. They are really, really beautiful. They glow and shine. Sometimes travelers will see them and follow them instead of following a trail. They can follow them right off a cliff, or they can follow them into quicksand, or they can follow them and be eaten by a bear. Sometimes boats will see them and they will crash into rocks. Rebecca from the grocery store saw them and she did not follow them. She was too smart. Some people do not believe Rebecca, but I know she really saw will-o-wisps. People also think will-o-wisps are bad. I can see why if it leads you into quicksand. That is not being very nice. But I think will-o-wisps are really the spirits of people who are missing, or maybe they are ghosts. But I think they were once people and they are trying to talk to people they miss. If we could understand the will-o-wisp, we know they are trying to tell us they miss us and they want to come home. Pixie, I must say I am rather disappointed. I thought we had decided fairy tales were not the subject of the essay. Your assignment was to choose an item from the environment of this island and describe and analyze it scientifically. Imaginary spirits are not science. So what do you think? Okay, I think we're done here.
You must have attended school there too, as a child.
I never went to school. I learned to read and write, but not up there.
You don't remember who?
I do remember the book.
Could it have been one of... Oh God, what's that?
What?
It's a that!
No, Riley. Go talk to her.
I'm sorry, I can't.
But you have to, Riley, please.
I don't want to talk to a ghost on a cliff staring across the water.
calm down. Make an effort.
Who was that?
I don't know. Go ask her.
She's gone now. Too late. The book said not to follow them, to be smart. Although blue is peaceful. Well, it's too late now.
Oh my god, Josh. I'm so jealous. Is this where you've been hanging around?
Well, it's an island. 3, actually. So, plenty of beaches to go around.
Well, I think it's absolutely gorgeous.
Sure, it's beautiful.
You sound like you don't know a good thing when you see it.
Oh, I've seen it plenty of times.
It's breathtaking, wondrous, awe-inspiring, monumental.
You like words?
I love words.
This house, it means something. Ethel. She lost her entire family to the fever.
The tricks life plays on us. I'm sorry. Ugh, this is the freakiest doll I've ever seen.
Have a little respect. That is a beautiful doll.
Henry? Dear Pixie, I'm so happy that you teach me to read and write. I'm writing a book. It is a lot of fun. I love stories. I read it to Fanny and Louisa. I'm a teacher too now. I teached Father to write his name. He's really good. Thank you, Hannah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Honey.
Fairies of Fire by Hannah Little. Once upon a time, there was a fairy that lived on the island. Her wings were made of fire, and they were so bright everybody could see them. One night, a girl catched the fairy and put her in a jar. Because in the night it got very dark on the island, the fairy cried a lot, and the tears filled the jar. She was swimming in her tears. I need to stand for a minute. Alright.
I remember those Sundays in the summer. Music drifting on the air, blended with children's laughter.
Is this actually a football? It looks ancient.
You have nothing to say to that? Alright.
Back at the school you said you wanted to travel. And you sounded sad.
Oh, it's silly, really.
I love silly.
I used to think I was going to dance around the world. On every continent. In every country. I'd go and hug the land wherever I wanted to go. And dance in honor of it.
I think that's cute. You don't think that anymore?
I'm all grown up now, Josh.
Why? You're not going to answer me?
I did. Sort of. I shrugged.
Like your shoulders? I can't see your shoulders.
Why not? You're here with me. I mean, it's not like we're on the phone or anything.
It sort of feels like it sometimes.
I wish we were on the phone. I could turn down the volume or text you.
Text me?
Never mind.
Did I look in here already? Alright, I don't think I can. There's no way in.
I think you're incredible.
What?
Thank you. That's kind.
How you handle this whole situation, it's pretty amazing.
I should be afraid, I
love
guess.
this accent.
But I'm not. Must be your magnetic voice.
Yeah, deep down, I'm a siren.
Oh, did you lure me here?
You got me? Loneliness turned my heart black and bitter.
Well, I'm glad you did. I enjoy talking to you. You didn't really, did you?
Riley!
Just checking.
They should get married.
I mean, it must get pretty lonesome out here, right?
I missed people, yes. No late night talks, that's for sure.
So you did want a companion.
And right on cue. Riley, you're going to have to trust me sooner than later.
I think I do. Trust you.
Good thing is something's gonna be in the toilet. Okay. Maybe we'll go there after here? Or is this a way through? Okay. Well, where to now? I can't go in? That's unfortunate. Where do I go now?
still amazes me. So many gorgeous little things that have been left here.
You should take whatever you like. Nobody's gonna need it anytime soon.
I can't do that. Those things have been here for so many years. Decades even. It's not mine to take.
She got a
Maybe you're
point.
meant to find them. Maybe the rogues want you here.
Right. They sent that storm.
No, that was just your terrible navigating skills.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. That cottage. It was extremely well preserved. It must have been at least 19th century.
See? Rogues were waiting for you.
Still, I'm not taking anything from here. It just feels wrong.
I don't know where to go now. I must have been away through one of the houses.
Beatrice.
From the school up on the hill, yes?
That was her space, right?
If you mean her office, then I guess so.
It wasn't just her office. Or her classroom. It meant something to her.
Like a place to redraw?
A sheltered place.
To safeguard the things that matter to her. I can see that.
I'd like to know more about her.
Oh, I'm back to the place I came. Okay, so I think that's the way to go. I think I've already explored these.
This is recent. You think there's a shepherd around still?
These sheep don't need a shepherd. It's a breed that doesn't even need to be shaven.
And you know this from looking at the bones?
I know this because that's what the farmers used to keep around here. I was there.
Oh, right. Wait,
That's
do you hear that?
No, what?
Why can't you hear it?
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
scary. I don't like that. I don't like children laughing. Especially like that. Up there.
Oh, fuck. What's that?
Josh?
Come on, honey. I want to drink this tea while it's still hot.
Mom, did you know that Rebecca from the grocery store has seen a will-o-wisp?
Has she?
Have you ever seen one?
No. Cheese or haddock sandwich?
Cheese, please. Just maybe Daddy's turn into one. A will-o-wisp, I mean.
Now you know that's not true. Daddy left. I know it's hard, but we have to accept it.
Just maybe is all. I asked Miss Jessup about will-o-wisps, but she said they're poppycock. She said there are no such things as ghosts who drift along the marshes. And the sooner I let go of such romantic notions, the better.
Oh, well, she might be right about that one.
Riley! Riley! Are
I'm
you okay?
hungry.
What the hell just happened?
I'm not sure. I mean, you saw it too, right?
I did.
Was it real?
I've never seen anything like it. I do remember that little girl, though. Pixie.
Pixie.
Always running around the islands looking for adventures. Discovering new clues to grand mysteries. Her words, not mine.
That little girl. Her dad abandoned her. You saw that, right?
I did.
Who does that?
I wish my dad had left.
Tell me about your dad.
He was a brute.
How so?
I don't remember much. Just as... vile. He was horrible.
Ooh. Church?
There was an epidemic.
The fever. That's what killed Ethel's entire family.
Must have been a nightmare.
Aww.
A graveyard. So many lives lost. All gone.
This is valuable information, though.
I know. We should take a look at these headstones. Archie, that sounds so sweet.
I have left the troubled ocean.
That doesn't sound so sweet. Softly at night, the stars are shining on you.
Ethel. She lived so much longer than her family. She was so strong. I don't know how she managed.
Look, it's Terrence, the baker. He never left.
Stayed. Dylan Sprouse.
Dylan Sprouse.
A constable. Didn't know the islands had a police force.
Neither did I.
Is there any I missed then? Nora Crown.
Nora Crown.
Doesn't that sound vaguely familiar to you?
It does. Her name was in that newspaper article we found back at the school.
Cordelia Crown. We know all about her.
Callum Compton.
Look at the date. 18th of June, 1833.
Same as Cordelia Crown. You think there's a connection?
It's possible.
So I think I need to look closer at some of them.
Oh shit. It's Beatrice Parker from the school. That's so sad. Scruff.
Died in 1944. That's late.
I think we pretty much looked at all these. Ethel, parents, Dylan Sprouse, Jefferson. Oh,
Oh, I remember him. Bad news, that guy.
How so?
Smuggler, I think.
ooh. Okay, I think we looked at all of them.
I am such a silly goose sometimes. Thought the evil spirit wouldn't follow me into a church. Shut up! Maybe I've seen too many movies. God, If you're listening, this spirit is evil. Hear me? Evil. Yes, I'm talking about you. I hear him all the time. Sometimes I wish I had gone back with the others. At least I could have talked to a psychiatrist or something. Now it's just me and him. Stop!
We're talking
These
about
people
Josh?
you talk about, they've been dead for so long. Why does it matter? I don't understand any of it. I don't care about Cordelia Crown or why she thought she needed to confess. I want a bit of peace in my head. Yes, you gave me Seabrook, but you want me to stay on that beach forever? But why? Yes, I'm listening. Father Thomas, yes. He's the one that taught you to read, I remember. So he was here when it all happened.
Was she talking to you?
Not as far as I know.
Father Thomas.
You think he knew me?
Maybe he taught you how to read.
I don't want Josh to be bad. Evil.
This is about Beatrice. From the school. A cornerstone of this community.
Mass preparation. In Mass, I must remember to announce the church picnic next week, and most importantly, I must especially remember to announce the opening of the Cordelia Crown Elementary School. I will talk to the organist about arranging for the children to sing the song in Miss Beatrice Parker's honor. Miss Parker has been of such service to our community. To think without Miss Beatrice Parker, so many of our children would be unable to read and write. Now we have our own school, and she can teach them all. Such a blessing. I hope he's not evil.
Who's it from?
Pixie.
The little girl?
I guess she grew up.
Dear beloved friends, forever I will remember my mother as a young woman standing on the edge of the cliffs, her steely gaze set on the sea, watching for my father's return. With great heartache, she had to give up waiting, but she never lost her love for our islands. My family is tied to this place for eternity. You remember my mother, Nora, as the one... Oh, Nora was her mother. You may remember my mother, Nora, as the one you could always count on to take care of your children, to wipe a fevered brow, to read you a letter. She was as good as kind as the day is long. I cannot express the depth of my loss. Just as my mother would never heal from the loss of my father, I too now possess a permanent hole in my heart. Dearest mother, I hope you have found the peace I know you never found in this life. And I hope you are looking down and smiling upon your beloved islands. I will love you always, your dearest daughter, Pixie. I didn't realize Nora was her mother. I'm missing something here.
Cordelia Crown. Oh,
What? What does it say? Did she come to the priest?
shh. Trying to read, Josh.
To my utter disbelief, Miss Cordelia Crown came to see me in the dead of night. I was awoken to a loud pounding on my door. There stood Miss Crown in quite a state. She demanded I listen to her confession and would hear nothing of my protestations about the lateness of the hour. The confession I was privy to was nothing short of remarkable. She could no longer carry the burden of the terrible secret, she said. But no gentle lady, as is Miss Crown, could ever have been responsible for any wrongdoing, much less the travesties of which she spoke. Alas, I fear she succumbed to the fevers. I sincerely hope her deliriousness will disappear come morning.
Father Thomas.
I've been on the roads nearly all my life, and never have I seen the pews so empty. Alas, the grain prices have driven so many families from the islands. A few hardy souls remain, and I will continue to offer them respite from their struggles every Sunday. The church now will continue to be a sanctuary for whom is left.
Cordelia Crown.
Died in 1833.
We already knew that.
Alright. I wonder if we can look at his gravestone now. Right here. Shepherd of us. Okay. On we go.
I'm glad we're out of there.
You don't like churches?
I don't like graveyards, especially. Did you go to church?
It was never about going to church. More about a sense of community. Everybody was always there. Even Cordelia Crown and her daughter Nora.
Did you ever meet Nora?
Probably. But I can't be sure.
Are you ever sure about anything?
Are you frowning?
No, I'm not frowning.
I can't tell if you're annoyed. I
Geez,
can't see your
easy.
face.
I'm not annoyed. It's my head. You're talking at full volume here, and I can't turn you off. And don't say you're sorry. They say that when you're still and you listen, you can hear your soul.
They do?
They do. Josh, are you my soul? Talking to me?
You don't think I'm real?
We've found no evidence of your existence here.
Very true.
But I know things. Things you don't.
I'm being silly, I know.
Silliness
Sure,
is a
though.
virtue. You should cherish it.
That's sweet. Thank you.
I'm guessing he was here before. Maybe? Pretty. Imagine his name's in here.
I remember that one lad. His picture's from the Second War.
You and Samuel Foster, June 1941. He could not have made this journey without you. Love, Carrie. You and Lee Paxton, June 1940. I know you brought him much comfort before his service. Love, Carrie.
Whoever owned that boat had military history, that's for sure.
I wonder, though. Why did he keep that picture from the Second War? Were there many soldiers on the islands?
They were farmers, really. But they left to go be soldiers.
Must have been so hard on the people they left behind.
Most families left soon after, to work in the factories on the mainland.
How did they get there? I think they went on that boat.
Tell me, Riley, are you running from something? You chased through all of this.
I do.
I swear, sometimes you seem to want to fly.
Oh, I would love to fly. Wouldn't that be even better than sailing a boat?
I don't think you're running to that freedom you so badly want. You're running away from something you don't want to face.
You think you know me well enough to bring up a subject like that?
Apparently not.
Glad we got that cleared up.
I just wish you'd talk to me more.
Josh, it's happening again.
You never send them.
They're meant to live here with me, not go out into the world.
Letters are meant to be read.
Maybe, my boy. And then again, maybe letters are just meant to be written. Huh?
I don't understand.
My girls, they're happier without me. No. They have lives, loves. I'm a sad old man who's seen more death than I care to share. And these hands, I killed with them. Can't wash that war away, no matter how many years at sea.
But those hands, they've also healed.
Healing doesn't make up for the taking of a life. There's no return from that.
Why write it all then?
I love my daughters. Think about them all the time. And I suppose I want to remind them and myself of all the good parts. Yeah, there's no sense to it. But it works for me. They have a new family now, and I have you, no? Lord knows you need someone to take care of you. Let's go find a spot for this one, my boy.
What about 3 sisters?
3 sisters. Yes, that works beautifully.
Scruff. That was Scruff. Exactly like I remember him.
I didn't see you. You weren't there.
I was already dead.
You were in his head too.
Another letter.
Why does he keep hiding them? He should have sent them.
"26th of September 1939. My sweets, as you've probably heard, war has struck again. We humans never seem to learn from our mistakes. During the First War, I was a medic, and my mission was to save the boys. But there were so many I couldn't help. Sometimes I had to make a choice over who should live and who should die. I essentially killed one to save another. The smell of death, the bodies, the blood, the screams of agony. They never let you go. I wish I could imprint all that upon these young boys who are enlisting. Their lives are never going to be the same. I cannot make them see. Instead, they're filled with excitement for the adventures they believe are ahead. I know no way to help, so I take them. My boat and I deliver them to the front line. My friend Carrie told me the myth of Carol, the ferryman to the river Styx. I feel like I too am delivering these boys to the underworld. All I can offer is a safe passage, but I cannot save them. In these dark days, I don't know if I can save Josh either. My head is a swirl, and I'm no closer to having an answer. That boy is my heart, and I have to help him. I'm so sorry to have written such a grim letter. I only make it through these times knowing you are in the world, your loving father.
Ready or not, he could have ended
He
this.
didn't have a choice.
No, he didn't. He should have faced his kids. Shared his sorrow. Do you know who this is?
Archibald O'Sullivan. We called him Archie. A gardener. At the lodge, I think.
Why did he think that place was so important? What happened there? Do you see that date?
June 18th?
I'm sure I've seen it before. A receipt for bottles.
That name Compton. We've seen it before.
In the graveyard.
Callum Compton.
These are beautiful pictures, but why did he put them up here?
He must have found something there. Murder. Here on the islands.
Oh my god! Josh! Look! That's your name.
Oh god, what am I gonna read? Was he the murderer? Tragedy struck at the Black Bell Tavern late Tuesday night when George Smith was brutally stabbed by an unknown assailant. George, aged 32, was rumored to be involved in smuggling activities, and the Black Bell has often been thought to be the smuggling hub. Witnesses deny such claims. George was just drinking too much and yelling at someone, and then there was a knife, said Josh. Upon questioning, he added, I could not see with whom George was fighting. The bell is not very well lit. Callum, who had also been at the scene, added, the Black Bell may attract some unsavory folk, but most of us are upstanding members of our community. I'm sure this will not happen again, and I hope they find who did this soon. This proclamation was met by an agreement from all Black Bell patrons, who then raised a glass to George. Constable Sprouse says he has no current leads and the investigation will continue. I know, that's what I'm wondering. I think he killed him.
That's not Scruff's handwriting.
Where'd you get these notes? Is this about you?
1821. It appears I was right, and he has been smuggling contraband into the islands. What's more, it seems to have been doing this in the service of the crowns. Most islanders seem to know this for a fact, and yet do not seem to mind in the least. Even Constable Wilford turns a blind eye. In fact, I have been told I had better quit my inquiries if I want to keep my job as special constable, which puts me in an impossible situation.
I know this picture. It was at that first cabin we found.
Carrie's, yes. That's her.
And that's Scruff.
Thick as thieves, those two.
Kerry was feeding him.
Let's say they fed each other. He'd go fishing or hunting boar. He missed his girl so much.
Then why didn't he go home? I really don't get why he buried his letters in these. His daughters probably thought he was dead.
And he liked it better like that.
He never finished this one. Must have died suddenly.
From a broken heart. Literally. His heart failed. Still, he refused to leave me.
I'm sorry.
Alice, Emily, and Jane. I saw a young porpoise today. He leaped through the waves with such joy, such freedom, and I thought of you, my daughters. And I remembered the days before I left. I remembered the joy of your tiny fingers wrapped around my own. I remembered my wild curls flying as I chased you. I remembered your squeals of laughter, such laughter. Of course, you are now grown women. Maybe you even have children of your own, but for me, you remain those small little girls. Those small girls with that same wild spirit, like that young porpoise dancing in the water. I saw the porpoise when I was out on the boat with my friend Josh. I've spoken of him in my other letters. We were sailing to the isle known as the Dark Rogue. It is a beautiful and rugged place. I wish you could see it. Josh tells me it was a deadly place back in his days, yet they couldn't keep him away.
No label, no nothing. Was he making his own liquor?
No, they look older. At least 19th century?
Alright.
Everything in there. It's as if he was conducting his own investigation.
You mean I've been through this before?
I think Scruff was looking for you in the history of these islands, yeah.
Why am I still here then?
Maybe he died before he could finish it? The pictures and the drawings. Do they mean anything to you?
What do you mean?
The drawing of that man. So much pain in his eyes. What's wrong with this place? Why are so many people so sad?
There's happy people. I'm happy.
You're dead.
They're all dead.
I know that.
Anyway, I don't know that man. Or why Scruff put him up there on his wall.
So, Scruff lived here mid-20th century. And he investigated your death.
My death. I don't like it when you say it out loud like that.
But you're dead. We have to think about what that means.
It means that not everything I remember happened when I was alive.
And that there may have been others that you could talk with.
We should find them.
Josh Barlow? Oh, beach house.
Josh? I have a little confession to make. I'm actually glad I met you.
Oh, all right. think you just made me blush.
Is that hair?
Yes,
Ew.
to remember the deceased.
Nana.
So you'll always know where to find me.
Who's it from?
It doesn't say. Is she crying?
She looks sore, all right.
Maybe she's angry.
Whose journal is this?
Nora.
That's Pixie's mother.
Yeah, the woman from the picnic.
And from the eulogy in the priest's notebook. Remember?
How does one begin? We buried Mother and Callum today. A heavy day with more loss than one can hold, and yet the sun continues to shine. Despite being the month of June, I thought of Coleridge's words. Come, come thou bleak December wind, and blow the dry leaves from the tree. That refrain repeated itself to the rhythm of my beating heart as we lay Cordelia crowned to rest. She and I had our differences and our woes, but her love and devotion to Pixie were not to be denied. I held the girl close as she wept. So much loss in one so small. But we survive. It is all we know how to do. Of course, the question of why Callum and my mother were together at the lodge remains. What business did they share? One may never know the truth, but certainly one can ruminate. Mysteries keep the dead from being dead. They remain alive, as we desperately try to know their secrets, but I hear Pixie and I must go comfort my sweet girl. In loving remembrance of Cordelia Crown. 51 years, gone but not forgotten. It's hard to break the tender cord when love has bound the heart. 'Tis hard, so hard, to speak the words, we must forever part. Dearest loved one, we must lay thee in the peaceful grave's embrace. But thy memory will be cherished till we see thy heavenly face. This is so sad. Today's quiet summer night was interpreted by a tragic fire at the lodge. The bells rang as the large manor went up in flames. The rogue island lost two of its beloved citizens, Miss Cordelia Crown and Mr. Callum Compton. That's sad. They died in a fire. Constable Sprouse says foul play may be at work, but further investigation is necessary. Miss Cordelia Crown and Mr. Callum Compton appeared to have been together in the upper drawing room when the fire erupted. Constable Sprouse refused to say if Mr. Callum Compton's long-suspected dealing with the smugglers' gang was related to his investigation. Firefighters battled the flames until the wee hours of the morning. The majestic lodge will no longer brighten our shores, as its upper floors were heavily damaged, and Miss Cordelia Crown, a true benefactress for the Rogue Islands, will be greatly missed by all its citizens. A memorial service for Miss Cordelia Crown will be held this morning, Sunday, the 23rd of June. Is that how you say it? I don't know. It's the one I already read.
She was married.
Always. My love.
That sounds nice. I'd like that. Always. Coleridge. His words get me every time.
I wandered lonely as a cloud.
That floats on high o'er vales and hills. That's Wordsworth.
I like him better.
I like this music. It's so peaceful. I can imagine.
I remember
just
Nora on that beach
waking up.
with her daughter Pixie.
It was their home.
What are you thinking?
It's a beautiful home.
It's so weird that you're in my head, but you can't know what I'm thinking.
You should be glad. So, what's on your mind?
Did you read the journal?
You know I did.
When she talked about her mother's death, she sounded so composed. When my mom died, my heart was ripped out of my chest. I choked. Couldn't eat or sleep. Could hardly breathe.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. Point is, what happened between them? Hang on. Nora Crown. She's Pixie's mother. And Cordelia Crown is Nora's mother.
So Pixie,
She's the granddaughter of Cordelia Crown.
the girl's a crown.
I didn't realize that a long time ago when she mentioned Nora, her mother. I thought I was gonna get like a jump scare or something. The three sisters! Can I go back down?
I love you, Tig. You know that. You and me, we're both fighters. So you're gonna have to be strong without me. You're gonna have to keep watch. Make sure no one enters this beach without me knowing about it, okay? Might be Daddy. And I might not be here. And I can't miss him. I can't not talk to him, or he might leave again. But if I tell him I love him, if I tell him I'm sorry,
Scruff her dad,
then he'll
Pixie's
stay.
dad.
I know he will. Okay, Tig? I'll be back before nightfall, so you're not alone. I know you're scared of the dark.
Is this a backpack?
Shoulder bag, used specifically when hiking.
Looks like she did a lot of that.
Can look in it?
I used to draw maps like these. Of imaginary worlds with fairies and mermaids.
Why did you stop?
I had to grow up.
Tig is still here.
Josh, it's Tig.
She loved that stuffed animal so much.
I had a soft dog like that.
Why is it still
I
here?
would hug it every night, needing its little head on my chest to fall asleep. I still have it on my boat.
Like if she went anywhere, she would have taken it with her.
What was she looking for?
Her dad.
Oh, this is interesting.
She really did picture herself as a true detective.
Went to Little Rogue again today. How I love walking along the shore. I found 3 perfect shells, but this time I was there on business. Interview with Mr. Cogswell. I wanted to talk to Mr. Cogswell alone, so he came to meet me at Little Rogue near Land's End where no one could see us. He promises not to tell my mother I came unsupervised. Notes taken during my conversation. According to Mr. Cogswell, my father loved the islands and my mother, but I am not sure if he is saying this just to make me feel better. He says he does not know why my father left, but he hints that maybe my father was involved in something he shouldn't have been. He refused to say more. I will need to investigate further. Maybe a trip to Dark Rogue? There are stories of old pirates and smuggler gangs. He also says my uncle knew my father far better than anyone. I don't understand why Uncle Callum won't talk about my father then. Is he sad or does he know more than he likes to say? Tomorrow I am off to Dark Rogue. I don't care what Uncle Callum says. If the Dark Rogue is no place for a lady, he should not have given me the pixie dust. I am a detective, and there has to be a clue there, so I must go.
Nice to meet you. I'm Honey.
I only need to be sure nobody sees me set sail, or they'll tell Mom or Nana.
Oh, I love this. I wish I had a necklace like that.
Maybe someday, when you're all grown up.
Aww.
She reminds me of you.
She's nothing like me.
1st of July 1941. My sweet Elfins. Today I found a letter from a young girl called Pixie, whose father left the islands many years ago. She is filled with longing and searches for him continuously. How her story broke my heart. Have I caused you, my daughters, such immense sorrow? Am I the cause for tears? I too sailed away and left you behind. Know that leaving you was the hardest thing I've ever done. Know that my love for you is the one thing that keeps me strong. There's nothing I can say to make it right. I just hope you forgive me. And in truth, I hope you've forgotten me, so that I do not bring you such sorrow. Your loving father.
I don't believe this guy.
He's a man with regrets.
Unable to fix his mistakes. You like him?
I get him.
Wonder if Josh is Pixie's daughter or Pixie's dad. Well, that can't be. Where do I go from here? Up? Oh, here? Here.
I just don't understand why she kept looking for her dad.
Because she believed in him. Isn't there anything you ever believed in? With your whole heart?
I believed in Santa Claus, and he never came after my mom died. Oh my god, it's her!
Alright, let's do it.
Why are you here?
Well, hello to you too.
I saw you leaping about on the beach. Why?
You've been watching me. How's that working out for you?
You don't carry any sleeping bags or bedrolls. You're not prepared for this. What are you plotting?
I see. You expect answers. Let me ask you a question instead. Who are you?
Why, Beatrice Parker.
school?
Head mistress.
Look, I don't know the right or wrong of this, but I need to figure out how I can help this ghost that's stuck here. And maybe, just maybe, you can help me. You're a ghost yourself, also stuck.
I don't see a ghost.
He's not here.
Are you denying the words you just said?
He's invisible.
So you're imagining him.
Okay, stop. Can you help me help him? I'd like to know about a girl named Pixie.
She's dead, honey.
I know that. It's about the Crown family. I want to know about them.
But if it's their home you're looking for, you should try the Lodge on Little Rogue.
Thank you.
One word of advice. Don't trust that ghost of yours. I used to know everybody here. And I've never heard of him. Goodbye.
Okay, we can go that way. Wait, did we circle back around?
Well, at least this time she said goodbye.
She's not making much sense, is she?
Yeah, like, why shouldn't I trust you? I didn't even tell her your name. She can't know you.
She must really not like me.
Why is that? You didn't pee in a letterbox, did you?
What? No! Riley, I swear. You're as mad as a hatter.
Good. I like it better when you're laughing.
Who says I'm laughing?
I can hear it in your voice. Now, how do I get to Little Rogue?
Okay. Pause break. I'm gonna let my dogs go potty. Be right back.
Z.
Alright, we are back. Let's text my boyfriend. Okay. Okay, we came down the stairs. So we've already explored all of that, right? No, we haven't. We haven't been here? I don't think so.
Callum Compton.
That's Pixie's uncle. What the hell?
He was a crook?
So this is the prison? Yesterday I apprehended Mr. Compton for illegal distillation of high-proof spirits. However, before the arrest, Mr. Compton's distilling apparatus caught fire and the small shack used for said illicit activity was burned to ashes. Mr. Compton was tried but let off with merely a warning on the grounds that there were no liquor and evidence to support the seriousness of the charge. The accused was found guilty of illegal poaching attempts on the premises of the Griffiths family. Penalty: on Miss Griffith's request, Mr. Compton was released without charges on his promise to cease any future poaching attempts in the area. Miss Griffiths was willing to show mercy in honor of Mr. Compton's mother and her friend who died without poaching for her sons. While out poaching. Okay. What's the prison? Or the little jail? There's only one cell.
Is this Archie?
Archibald O'Sullivan, yeah. I didn't know he had a record.
He was a criminal.
I wouldn't say that.
Josh, look. Pages have been torn out.
Scruff.
Yeah. This is where he got those notes from.
From Constable Sprouse.
As Constable Wilford has shown no interest in opening an investigation into smuggling activities, I have taken it upon myself to do so. My suspicions began when I saw the same bottle types appear. These bottles are from no shop located upon the rogues. The contents of said bottles were always the same high alcohol liquor, supposedly imported legally from the mainland, but I have failed to find any proof thereof. My first intent is to find the location of import into these islands. Not many valid options exist due to the many underwater rock formations, prohibiting the approach of vessels. The docks are one possibility, though. It would be too easy to spot the contraband. Another option could be the peninsula off the Dark Rogue, though the entirety of that peninsula is surrounded by razor-sharp rocks sticking out of the bay, making any approach by large vessels suicide. There is also a small passageway leading deeper into the islands, but is far too cramped to allow access to a smuggling vessel. 1818. Time finally allowed me a visit to Dark Rogue. I conversed with Thaddeus Cook, owner of the Dark Rogue's only tavern, the Black Bell. Although Mr. Cook denied any involvement in any such activities, I couldn't help but notice something off in his demeanor. For a man being interrogated by the law, he struck me as overconfident, even cocky.
Is it me, or did the sea level drop?
It's low tide, yes.
If only I could talk to that constable.
I wish we could, honey.
Honey?
Right?
Oh, we have been here. I thought so. We're back at the boat. So we've explored this entire island. Oh.
Thank you. Josh, is it?
Yes, Miss Crine.
You grew up here? On the islands?
Oh, yes, Miss Crine. We've been here for generations.
That sounds lovely. I think the islands are the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
Me too. Of course, I've seen nowhere else. But in truth, I've never wanted to.
Oh, there is a blessing in this gentle breeze that
Cheers,
blows from the green
Pixie's
fields
dad.
and from the clouds.
You've a way with words, Miss Crine.
Oh, Wordsworth definitely does. He goes on,
He died.
and from the
That's why
sky,
he never came back.
it beats against my
Better be
cheek.
careful, Miss Crine. These waves have a mind of their own.
Yes. I feel Wordsworth today. It's as if the sky itself is aware of how happy this place makes me. I can see why
Nice to meet you. I'm Honey.
That was me.
That was you. I've never seen you. Not like that.
And that was Nora. She escaped my memory. Completely.
And I think you took her to Little Rogue.
Let's go find this lodge. On Little Rogue.
Alright.
All set for Little Rogue?
Let's get this show on the road.
Alright. It fit perfectly.
Little Rogue. I'm so excited. Can you see the lodge yet?
It's tucked away, up on the hill.
Let's go, Joshua.
My name's Josh. It's up there. The lodge, I mean.
We can't get to the stairs.
Don't need to. There's a servant's passageway. Those stairs were for the crowns only.
Archie's. I like it here. This is the perfect place for a beer. Or a bloody smoke. Of course, I no longer have either. I can barely remember what they taste like. Gosh, a drink of any kind would be heaven right now. To make my brain stop for just like a minute. Make me feel normal, because you never shut it. Thank you. I should go back to the lodge. Go through those ledgers again. There's got to be something in there. That tart Cordelia. She was hiding something. Ugh. So much for shutting it. No, I don't like her, and neither did you. Are you sure she doesn't have some brandy hidden away? Or some of that whiskey you keep talking about? Oh, that's a good idea. Thanks.
Is there anyone who does like Cordelia Crown?
You don't say. But the point is that this was Archie's place.
The gardener.
I'm sorry. You're eating. Alright. Make sketch.
The lodge. Like it's been waiting for me. Such bizarre little creatures. I don't know if I'm charmed or appalled. So this was a servant's trail?
Yes, that's where we walked. The lodge and everything else up there. That was their world.
And this was your world. The life of a servant.
I took Nora in that boat. Doesn't mean I was their servant.
Is this here where you lived? Little Rogue?
It feels familiar, but it wasn't my home. Such a strange atmosphere here. Don't you feel it?
It's gorgeous, if that's what you mean.
I forgot you love every beach you see.
What can I say? The waves must have cast a spell over me.
Hey, she's down there.
Eerie,
Down there.
I say. Especially the water down there. I don't like this place one bit.
Don't worry, I've got you.
Is that Beatrice there?
What is she doing here? Let's go talk to her.
I have to admit she frightens me a little too. It's like she doesn't feel anything. Always glowering over us like that.
She's just rock hard, is all. Sometimes you need to be. Beatrice?
Oh, hello, Riley. That is your name, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that's my name.
Did you get rid of that ghost of yours yet?
No. He's stubborn that way.
Hey!
Shh! Not now. Talking to Beatrice.
I see you found your way to Little Rogue.
Yes. I really want to find the lodge.
That's very clever. You will find answers there.
Can I ask you something personal?
By all means.
I am. I'm playing a different game.
Why do you not trust my ghost?
I cannot see him. I cannot
You're still
sense
awake.
him. That is unusual. And it feels wrong.
I think I'm here to help him.
You probably should. No other way to get rid of him.
How can you be so sure?
Because I never wanted to leave either. I used to come to this very same beach. With my father, I think. I'd play here while he'd go up and talk to Archie. I don't know what they talked about. But they'd be up there for hours, if they'd stocked up on enough whiskey. I have lost so many. I still miss the ones I loved most. And the ones that hurt me the worst. I cannot leave them.
They're all gone, Beatrice.
I know that. They've all been gone for so long. I forgot their names.
And yet, you do not want to go.
I do not. You never know. They might come back.
I don't think so.
You may leave me now. I will find you again.
Okay.
And she's gone.
Why does she keep doing that?
I mean, I love Stardew. It's seriously such a fun game. I don't know why I don't play it more. It's just so, like, relaxing, but the time also goes by so fast. I don't think I've ever made it past year 1. I think I might have made it into year 2, actually, but I think that's the farthest I've gotten. What the hell is in there? Why is that boarded up? It's a little strange. Mermaids? Avatars. And no, and I've never played co-op before. Co-op is actually really fun too. Oh. Oh. Is this Josh? I think this is Josh. He's so handsome, isn't he?
Please stay.
You may want to come down from
What
that
is she
tree, Miss
doing?
Crown. It's unsafe.
Oh, but this is a solid branch. Why don't you come see for yourself? It's a new world from here.
Miss Crown,
Yes,
I'm glad you stayed.
that's awfully nice of you to say so. And I'm glad too.
We're friends.
I wouldn't call it that. She was just being nice.
Hey, you got her pregnant, dude.
She wanted to see the world differently. I want that.
We all know how that happens.
Knowing this can't go on forever.
What do you mean?
I wish I could see your face.
Riley.
Don't mind me. I'm being silly.
Can we get that shirt or whatever that is? I mean, it's there for a reason, no? Or are we just here for the story? Alright. Which way did we come from? Did we come from here? Yeah, we did. Almost there.
I'm unsure what our next move might be.
We're heading for the big house, right?
That is where she lived, right?
I thought you liked Nora.
How can I like somebody I don't know?
Do you like me?
More than I care to share.
I knew you'd see sense.
Like all the others that came before.
Riley, are you jealous?
No, because that would be ridiculous. Look, I'm not jealous, all right? I've said this before.
Doesn't mean it's true, though.
The hell is that? A big rock?
So, this is Nora's house.
Her mother's.
Cordelia Crown.
But that's her window, up there. I remember her climbing out to go down to her tree.
Right. It is very pretty. Wow. Wait, did we go in there already? No, we didn't, right? Okay, that is how we go down to the lodge, I think. Isn't that where Cordelia burned? Well, this is how we leave? After? Oh, make a sketch.
The main entrance.
The only one Cordelia ever used. And she made very sure no servant ever did.
November 1943. My sweet little Elfins. I'm sitting on old Cordelia Crown's porch, or what's left of it. She's been dead for a century now. Still, she makes me so mad. I wish I could yell, kick, and scream. The Crowns were so corrupt. And Cordelia Crown took her family for granted. She treated them so shabbily. But I suppose I treat you girls the same, don't I? I didn't value you enough to come home. I tell myself that I can't. That I'm afraid to see your shiny faces. That I have too much blood on my hands. But what if it's a lie? What if I am just like Cordelia Crown? Carrie hates such talk. She tells me I'm too hard on myself. That we all survive and do the best we can. But I don't know. When you make mistakes, you must pay your debts. And I can never make up for all my sins. But I did some good once upon a time. I helped create you. Oh, I've gone down the morose path again, didn't I? I shall sign off and leave you to happier thoughts. Your loving father.
He knew. He knew what she did.
We've got to pull our weight. Figure it out for ourselves.
Dad.
She wrote to him.
But he wasn't here anymore. He chose not to be with her.
People say you are not coming home, but I do not believe them. Mom says we have to accept it, that you are gone, but every day she's on the cliff looking for you. I have put Tig on watch. He watches the shore while I am with Miss Jessup, so we do not miss you. Tig and I watch for you every day and every night. I do not know why you had to leave. I am afraid you left because of me. Mom says it ain't so, but I think it was me. Oh, If you come home, I will be the very bestest girl in the world. Mom pretends she is happy, but I know she is sad for you, Daddy. Please come home. I could read to you and I could show you all the things I have found on our island. Tegan and I will be waiting on the shore, Daddy. I miss you very much. Pixie. Oh. I think Josh is the dad. Mm-hmm.
I'm hungry.
I never understood backgammon.
Me neither. I don't even know what it is.
Cordelia was in charge, obviously.
Ugh.
Is this a code?
6 figures. Must be.
But for what?
She wrote to Pixie.
I'm telling you, Cordelia knows more than she lets on.
New. My sweet tea, it is with great sorrow. I write this letter with a heavy, troubled heart. The words do not come easily, but nonetheless I must speak. It is time for you to know understand, to see. It's time for you to know. I wish you to learn the truth behind the unfortunate disappearance of your father. Know that what happened plagues me greatly, and that I will always regret what I... How does one tell their granddaughter that their father will never come back, and that she needs to stop looking? Oh!
Is this?
About the smuggling, yes.
No way. Cordelia was involved?
Makes sense how she was so rich.
Her journal.
In the safe? Must have been real private.
It's getting colder. I've asked Archibald to light all the fires in the house. Still, I feel the chill in my bones. I think the devil himself would freeze in these bleak times. I want to take Nora back home with me, at least for the winter. There is no place for a newborn. You're not What were you distracted by? There's no place for a newborn. Of course she won't have it. That stubborn girl is convinced this is her home. Can you believe after all Mr. Crown and I have done for her, she thinks this place is better than her home on the mainland? Why, she doesn't know the first thing about living in a Croft house. She is too foolish, that's what. Her head filled with crazy romantic notions of nature walks. I blame Wordsworth and Coleridge. I should never have let her read those silly poems. Granted, I enjoy an adventurous walk myself. Nora and I used to go all the time when we first arrived. But I do not see the need to live out there like a wild woman. I told her I won't have it, that I am her mother, but she will not do as I tell her anymore. And all because of that wicked island boy. Swamp trash. We never should have let him work the gardens. Does she think I don't know he's climbing through her window every day? I will not have it anymore. I will not lose my daughter to these rogue islands. Is this about Josh too? He was a gardener? I did. They were really nice. That one girl, I don't know who it is, but she has like the cutest voice. The ladies of this group are chill. I hope we go long enough to actually finish a year. I hope so too. Like, I hope this continues going on. Like, I will definitely try to make sure I have every Tuesday night off to be there. Okay. Yeah, they're really nice. I think I've played with Booby like once. I think we played like Fall Guys or something. But I don't know her really well. I think, oh.
A spare key.
To the boathouse.
Right. I bet this house was really pretty.
Riley, stop. Look.
More feats.
The captain braved the dark waters of the seven seas. What's that?
That's the baby,
What is she doing in there?
fluttering around like a pixie.
She's putting up a fight, that's what. She's fighting off sea monsters in there.
I don't have sea monsters in there.
Our girl's braving the deep, dark waters.
You don't know it's a
Frenzy.
girl.
I do too. Fierce as a tiger, Captain Pixie will sail the seven seas. Swoosh! She'll brave storms, slay sea monsters.
You idiot. Oh no. Mother. Quick. The window.
I'll be back tomorrow.
I'm her father.
Yeah, you are.
It can't be true.
I'm the bastard that abandoned them.
It's not true. It
He was
can't
obviously
be.
killed.
And I'm going to prove it.
I bet it was Cordelia. Cordelia had somebody kill him.
Her journal. Let's see what she wrote about you.
Yeah. Autumn's finally here again. This may be my favorite time of the year. I can dance for hours in that earthy, sweet wind, twirling the brown and red leaves around me. Mother won't have it, of course. Okay. But life on the island is like a dream. So many wondrous things to discover. The endless treasures on the beach, the sight of a painted ships making shore. The sun rising from beneath the waves in the early hours of the morning. Things I only knew from my storybooks. This place is so different from the mainland. This place I can truly call home. Speaking of home, our house on the beach is nearly done. Josh really has worked hard and long hours. Pretty soon he won't have to climb through my bedroom window anymore, which will be a relief. I don't know how much longer we can fool Mother. She's rarely fooled by anything, so she must know. I'm amazed she's not cast him back out that same window. I'm sure she'd love to. Just a few more weeks and we can head off and really begin the rest of our lives together. Yeah. He was murdered.
What did she want with this?
Ew.
A skull is not going to prove anything.
No, but it's fascinating. Like an exploration of life. Or death.
She wanted nothing more than a home for the three of us. I was building her a house. Linden Breeze on Big Rogue. That was Nora's. She loved every little thing about the Rogues. She'd be out on the beach looking for unusual shells, or rocks in bright colors. I made this. I made this for my daughter.
It's sad. Oh, I can climb down there. This is the last room. Yeah, I don't think I can go over here. Unfortunately.
This room alone tells me you loved them. You didn't abandon them. You could never.
Alright, let's climb down. This is how we climbed in.
Another vision.
What if I don't like what I see?
The rogues are no place for a child. You have to think of her.
I only think of her. And this is where she belongs. The rogues are her home.
Why? Because of that boy.
That boy is my husband.
Enough. I'm your mother, and I say we are going back to the mainland. Beatrice is my grandchild, and she will have a proper education. You will do as I say.
Now, why would I do that?
Beatrice is Pixie.
Beatrice.
Oh my god, that's it! That's why you're still here!
Because of my daughter.
We have to go tell her that you are her father.
Really? So Cordelia called her Beatrice, but she named her Pixie? That's so confusing. Whatever.
Josh, look!
That's her.
Come on, we need to find her.
I think she went down to the beach.
Come back. Come back.
Did you see her? She went down the stairs. There she is.
Beatrice? I have something to tell you.
You mean you and that ghost of yours?
My ghost has news for you. Remember what you told us on the beach? I know why you keep going round in circles. You can speak now, Josh.
Josh? Your ghost is called Josh?
Pixie.
Oh my god. Dad?
Yes, it is me. I'm your dad.
Was I nothing to you?
You were everything.
Then what did I do to make you leave?
You didn't do anything, honey. I don't know what happened. All I know is I was standing outside, trying to look in and see you, wishing I could be there with you, willing you to see me standing there.
Why couldn't I see you? Not even after I lived. You could have come find me. Why did you give up?
I'd lost my heart, and soon I started to lose my mind, until there was nothing left.
I've been looking for you.
I know.
I couldn't find you.
You have. You have found me.
I don't think I'm ready to say goodbye to you.
Nothing ever really ends. We both know that.
I'll see you soon, Dad.
Okay. Wait, she pass on?
I don't understand. Why are you still here? We were wrong.
It's not about my daughter.
Do you remember what she said back at White Sand? That her father used to go up to Archie's to talk.
You think that was me?
You're her father, aren't you?
Right. You want to go to Archie's attic? I disagree. We need to get to the Dark Rogue. Find Callum.
But we're here now. It will be a waste not to go look.
The tide is pulling back. We'll be stranded if we don't leave now.
But the attic... I really feel we need to see it.
We have to go now, or it'll be too late.
No, I'm gonna dig around at Archie's.
Is he hiding something? Hopefully it's not actually right and we need to go. The attic here?
I know you feel I'm going against you, but I'm not, I promise.
Whatever.
There will be answers up there. I know it.
Why is he so angry?
What is this for?
It's an altar. For the fairies. Many believe they protected us when we had to go into the marshes. And that after death, we could join them.
Archie.
He drank. A lot.
There really isn't shit up here.
Is that about me?
What is this? This is ridiculous. Mermaids?
On the night of the 16th of November, Josh Compton disappeared without a trace, leaving Nora Crown devastated. Josh Compton? Yeah. Sailors confirmed they saw sirens drag Compton beneath the dark waves near Villains Rock, but constables Wolford and Sprouse suspect he was murdered by the Dark Rogue smugglers gang. Or did Compton, as Miss Cordelia Crown states, abandon his wife and unborn child for another lover on the mainland? Drowned by number 1, drowned by alluring sirens. Number 2, murdered by dark rogue demons. Number 3, devastating desertion of Nora Crown. This one? I don't know. There is something
Oh,
here.
what's this?
A shitload of money. Or at least it was back in the day.
Okay. I think that's it, right? See, that didn't take long. Okay.
I'm glad we have a clearer picture of Archie now, but I expected to find more. No.
Why are you even surprised? I warned you, didn't I? But will you ever listen to me? No.
Now what do I do?
I think you owe me an apology.
We can still go.
I'm sorry, okay? Now, tell me what to do.
You're asking me? That's a Dear Diary moment.
Yes, just how do I get to the Dark Rogue?
Across the tidal causeway. Follow the lighthouse.
Why not just climb down? What? Frickin' her. Oh, her boat's on the ground, isn't it? Damn. Yeah, it wasn't really worth going in there. I should listen to him. Fuck. We didn't get shit.
See that lighthouse?
Is there a path?
Yes. Stay close. So, let's talk about what we found at Archie's.
Archie. He seemed unhappy.
He was miserable. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how.
Hey, it's not your fault.
Haven't walked here in ages. It's beautiful in its own way.
Feels eerie, if you ask me. Did you use this causeway often?
Everybody did.
Why?
To go sell our homemade whiskey at the Black Bell.
That sounds ominous.
You'll see.
How far is it?
Far. You should have listened to me.
I know.
Let's see what's over here, too. Is this where we continue on to?
So ghostly out here. What happens when the waves come back?
They take back what they feel is theirs.
Many died?
If you get out on the flats and get sucked in the mud,
you die.
Yeah, can't go that way, so I go the way I was going. That was fucking long. Can we see the lighthouse from here? It's creepy here. I kind of wish we
there
had
it
the
is.
boat.
The Dark Rogue.
And the Black Bell.
Sounds like you've just come home.
My brother brought me often. It was warm. Free food on the table.
Hang on. Your brother?
Yeah. Callum was my brother.
Why didn't you say so?
I'm sorry. We had a treehouse where we'd sleep.
We have to find this treehouse.
Nora.
Archie, please. I have to know.
You shouldn't be here, Miss Nora.
Please, I can't live like this. You have to tell me the truth.
Nora, you're making a scene.
Look at her. He wouldn't leave. Not his daughter. Not me. My mother. Constable Sprouse. They're wrong. He wouldn't. You know he wouldn't.
Hush now. Josh left. He left for the mainland, and that's that.
How could you say that? You're his brother. You know him better than anyone.
He's gone, Nora. Josh is gone.
Then bring me to him. Let him see her. At least let him see his daughter.
I'm sorry, Nora.
He made his choice.
He's gone. He's really gone.
He's really gone.
Your papa's gone, baby girl.
Miss Nora, I'm so sorry.
You did. You actually did leave them.
No.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
What do you want from me? I can't trust you, can I?
You're going to have to, because there's nobody else here.
Why is there still a ghost here if you left? Doesn't make sense.
So, Diary, I need to tell you something, but just shut up!
How is
I
everyone?
don't have anything left to say to you. I'm talking to my diary now. No, there's no excuses. You left your child. You left her. Before she was born, you took off. You never saw her. That is the worst. I never liked you, but now I can't stand you. I want to punch you so badly. Leave! Get out! Stop talking to me!
Margot understood the kind of man you were.
Right then. I'll leave you to it.
These again. And there's so many.
This here's the source. Many came to get their bottles right here. If they didn't distill any whiskey themselves, that is.
Have you ever used one of these?
I never fired one, if that's what you mean.
Well, you can't go upstairs.
Oh, this brings back memories.
I'm not sure I care anymore.
What?
Wow, she's being rude. What's back there? Oh, nothing. I wanna go upstairs. What's up there? Yeah. Oh, I can go down. Wait, is that how I got up here? Wait, yeah, that's how I got up here.
I don't know you anymore. Why was she not enough?
What we just saw? I don't think that's what happened.
That's bull. Every vision has been true so far.
I didn't leave Nora. What if they were wrong?
What if you're wrong?
Okay.
December 1944. My dear little Elfins, my sweet daughters. My thoughts are with you all the time. War was hard, but leaving you was harder. I thought I could return, but it turns out I'm too much of a coward. I can never say sorry enough. If only you could forgive me. I'm weaker than I've been. The days drift, and I can no longer help Josh. I failed. My one act of redemption, I could not even do that. What will happen to the boy when I'm gone? I hate the idea of him here alone. You girls have family and loved ones. Josh has only me. I love all of you. I can't ever say that enough. You are the light and the joy of my life. And I'm so proud of you. So proud to be your father. Your loving father.
I feel for him. Never thought I'd say it, but I do. I wish he had sent these letters, though. These girls never knew he cared. Still mad at you.
And I don't blame you. But you need to know, I don't think I left my wife or my child. I'd remember if I did.
You didn't remember Nora, you said.
What's that red thing up there? Is that a car? There's a van. Right? No, what the fuck is that? I don't know if we can look at these buildings up here. I don't think we can. I'm kind of interested in the freaking car. How is there a car here?
Again?
Oh, God.
I said, get out! Get out!
Please, Margot, wait.
Over and over in my head.
Don't go in there.
You're always there.
Let's go back. I can stop. I can be quiet as a mouse.
I'm never alone. Never, ever, not for one goddamn minute.
Margot, I can't. I wish I could.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! I just need to be alone for one.
Margot?
Josh? Josh, I can't move. I can't get out. Josh?
You have to calm down, okay? Just breathe. Breathe, Margot.
I'm stuck and... Help me! Josh! Help me! Please, I can't move.
No. Margot. Somebody, help!
Oh, she's
I can't
so
move! What? I'm scared. Don't leave me. Okay? Don't leave. Okay, Josh?
I'm right here. I'm always right here.
No! Did she die? Josh!
I don't...
Did she die, Josh?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I couldn't get her out.
Did you try?
You were there. You saw me try.
She died because of you. I need to get away from you. She was right. This isn't natural.
What was he supposed to do? He's dead. He's not a person. What? There's the treehouse. I'm gonna be careful where I step.
I'd forgotten about the wind chimes.
Did she hang them?
Yes, she needed that soft tinkling of the shells when things got too much to bear.
Oh my goodness. That I want. To sit there, away from it all, and stare at the sea.
That's exactly what she did. And I would leave her be whenever she came here.
Who? Why don't you do that for me?
I don't know. I feel we're too close.
You are too close.
So, diary, I think I'm done talking to you. Running out of tapes. And batteries. And there's always the waves to talk to. I love the quiet here. The peace without Josh. I don't know what to do about him. I can't help him. He's always there. I find myself spending more and more time here. Too bad the tides won't allow me to set up camp here. I've been thinking, I want to go back. Home. I'm not sure how. I could row one of those boats, I guess. How the hell am I going to get off these islands? I didn't think this through, did I? What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. You gave me Seabrook, remember? You have to go. Get out! Get out! Bloody hell, Josh! Get the fuck out of my head!
Why didn't you?
Don't put the blame on me again.
Why didn't you leave? She was suffering because of you.
That's sad.
Did she hang these?
Yes, to keep away ghosts.
Well, that didn't work.
Little evening falls, the moon lights up the sky. Winter's breath and fairy dust hold this love of mine. Rest in my arms and I'll keep you warm, keeping the wolves at bay. I'll stay by your side. Hush, little child, till night turns into day. Till night turns into day.
Excuse me.
Margot,
never meant for her. I wanted a different ending.
Cannot take it back.
The campfire. We'd sit here every night, singing songs or eating canned beans.
Carrie's jars.
I almost had to force her to go back for those. Margot, that is. She'd sooner die than set foot in that cabin again. She liked sleeping outside.
Another adventurer.
No, she was a runaway. Always trying to get away.
From you.
That's her early work. She got a lot better after.
After what? You? I doubt that. How did you get this thing here?
Ferry.
Not many roads to drive on here.
Yeah, that's why she parked it here. And she ran out of gas.
Love that. The fuck's all over it? Is that rust or blood?
I loved to hear her play and sing. It was the only time she was truly at peace.
You should have shut up then and let her play.
The tape recorder. She liked talking to that thing more than...
Than talking to you. She's so beautiful.
Wish she was here to hear you say that. She never believed it herself. Lara Crimson. She wanted to be like that singer so much.
Thinking fame would validate her?
But her music, Riley. You should have heard her play. It always got under my skin.
It was her skin, never yours. Did she really go to all of these concerts? This one made history. She was there. Pretty awesome.
Music was her life.
Her 5 minutes of fame. What was she looking for?
Sense. She was was looking to make sense of her life. That's what she said.
Okay. I think we looked at everything here.
She was lost.
And you knew it. And still you didn't leave her alone.
Don't you think I wanted to? I've tried.
Don't spin me that story about being stuck here.
It is the truth. The only truth.
Callum knew you better than anyone. We'll find it at the treehouse. We've got to. Can't do this anymore.
You can, Riley.
I don't know you. I may have imagined that I did, but I don't really.
You know me better than anyone.
I'm going crazy, aren't I?
You're not crazy, Riley.
There! The treehouse!
Yes, that's it. It's still there. Our safe place.
Callum knew more about where you went. Let's hope he left us some clues.
Callum,
Mom?
this feels ridiculous. Meeting in the middle of the night behind a child's playhouse.
Would you rather we meet in the open?
No, of course not. Do we have an agreement?
He's accepted the terms.
All of them?
Josh and I are packed. He's leaving tonight, off to the mainland.
Neither my daughter nor anyone else on the island will hear from him again?
Once he's gone for good.
I'm just looking out for her. I wish him no harm. You can tell him that. Good. This is good.
You left them! You took the money!
Riley!
Oh.
You took her money! How could you?
I don't know!
Shut up! You promised! You promised you'd take care of us! We'd be together forever! We were going to raise our children in our home! You promised me!
Huh?
You said you loved me. I know you did.
What are you saying? It's you. All this time. It's been you. You are Nora.
Huh? I'm confused.
You know, I love you.
I'm not sure why, but
You make me so happy.
You left me!
I didn't. I swear. I could never.
I know that you'd have to give up everything.
Josh, I'm not...
But I want you. I want to be with you. I want to build you a home. Right here. We could raise a family. You and I.
What?
I'm asking you to marry me, Nora. To stay. Here. With me.
Yes! I want to be here with you.
We'll be together forever.
Riley. Riley.
Leave me, Josh!
Listen.
Go away! I don't want you here!
you here!
Go!
I can't believe we're married.
You're stuck with me now.
I will not go away. And never did. I didn't go anywhere.
Then where were you? Because you weren't here.
I looked for you.
Everywhere.
For
So long. Thinking you'd come back to us.
It's okay. Shh. Hush now. He'll be here soon. I don't care what they say. Don't cry, my love. Daddy will come home.
I was right here. I've always been right here.
You lie!
Josh? Where did you go?
I fear you have to face reality, Mrs. Compton. He's not on the island anymore. Maybe it's best to forget him, Miss Nora.
He's gone. He left you and your child.
Please come back to me.
It's all lies! No more. I just want to go home.
You are home.
Winter's breath.
Okay.
And fairy dust. The moon lights up the sky.
Hold this love of mine.
I remember now, Riley. All of it.
Then tell me what happened, so I can make sense of all this.
I can only show you.
How?
Let me take you to where it all happened. Give me control.
Control over me? Do I have a choice?
You always have a choice.
So you want to take over the wheel? My head?
Just the wheel. The head is all yours.
And this will change everything?
It will set us both free.
I'm not sure I like this. I've lost control completely.
I know. I'm sorry.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Surrender, Riley, and you'll be fine.
I think it's beautiful you building that house.
Linden Breeze. That's what we named it.
3 beers, right over there, for my brother and my buddy. This is it, brother. We're getting out of here.
I'm not going.
What?
I've told you before. I'm not leaving Nora.
Tell me you're joking. You choose filthy rich vermin over me?
Don't talk about my wife like that.
I'm your brother.
You are my brother, and I love you. But you can't ask me to betray Nora.
Calm down, lads. Here's your beers.
Don't shush me. You've no part in this.
It's gonna be fine. I'll come find you later. I'm grateful that I have you in my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
Damn right! And that's how you repay me!
I'm going to be a father. Ain't that a miracle? A good father. And I want my little girl to have an Uncle Callum. We can do so much better.
Not yet. It isn't the time yet.
We can do better than Dad.
I'm hungry.
We can do better on the mainland. With this money in our pockets. There's no future here.
You're wrong. The future's here. Only here.
There's nothing but mud here!
He's your family. You belong together.
That's in his hands now.
He's your brother.
You loved me.
I did. Of course I did.
Then where did you go?
Am I not good enough anymore?
I can't talk to you when you're like this. All fired up like that.
You found your way into money? Is that it? You don't need me?
You know that's not true.
Please, lads. We can put this straight.
These islands are gonna break us. And there's only one road out of here.
I will never take it. I will never leave. You hit me. You're no better than Dad.
Callum hit you.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, he hurt you.
It doesn't matter. Focus now. This is what they never told you.
What?
You have to stop! Now! You're my little brother. I am! But you have to stop! This money will save us! It won't! It won't change a thing! I'm not going! You can't take this from me! I'm not leaving! You are going to leave with me! No!
Josh?
You will do as I say. I am the oldest!
Josh!
I won't leave Nora, not ever!
I'm in the water!
You need to see this.
Why? I don't know.
You have to listen to me.
No, no, no! You have to see this, Riley!
Die?
You're hurting him.
It hurts.
Almost there. Just a wee bit longer.
To hell with you. I deserve it.
I can't breathe.
Stop it, Callum.
I need you to see this. To understand.
I need air.
Do you get it?
You will live for the day. Going to kill him.
I don't want to die.
You're not gonna die. I'm the one. Riley? Oh God, no.
Shut up.
What a moron. No, you have to see this. I die. You die too.
What did you do?
Riley?
Wow. You killed Riley.
No, stop. No. Come on.
Riley? No! Come back!
Is that it? Or does she
What is
survive?
this?
She died.
Is this real? Did I died.
What a piece of
I'm
shit.
a ghost. Josh?
I'm so sorry. I never meant for this to happen. I'm so sorry.
Stop it. I found you. I'm Nora. I
You've always been Nora.
I don't understand how she's Nora.
And I'm here.
You're here.
Nora's from a really long time ago. I don't get it.
I'm the one that's sorry. I should have seen. I should have known.
Come. Come with me.
Always.
They're not even holding hands. What is this shit?
Tell me your secrets and I'll tell you mine. Let us
Well, that
then
sucks.
weaken by making light.
I don't understand.
The deeper we keep it, the more it blinds. So let's hang 'em out to dry.
Find eternal love. So cute. Well, if Riley was Nora, wouldn't she want to die anyway so they could be together? But like, I don't understand. Nora's from a long time ago. Yeah, Nora's from the 1800s. No way. What?
Nice to meet you. I'm Honey.
Get it.
Do you remember?
I wonder if I got all the achievements. I'm gonna look that up though. I'm confused.
On the horizon, our story unfolds. Watching afar from the arms of a willow. An emotionless tide gone roll. Cautiously disrupting the flow.
Okay.
Do you remember? Do you remember? We all get lost sometimes, carried away by our own
There's
lives.
Hold on.
And all that we know will in time be forgotten once more. But somewhere down the line,
Well, regardless, I liked it. I thought it was a really good game. It was really pretty.
where
Good
love
visuals,
and
good
death
acting, good
will
voices.
coincide.
Aww.
Do you remember? Do you remember?
So is that like... How did she drown? like swampy, so like she couldn't like swim out of it, like I don't know. Aw, that's cute. This is cute. It was a really cute story about them. I still don't understand the Nora Riley thing. Like, was she just like reborn into somebody else's body? Like, or I don't know. Was she also? I don't know. I don't know. Did we see every page? There's some that I missed. Oh, is this Margot? Or is that Carrie? I don't know. see what achievements I got. I got 8 out of 20. Found eternal love. Saw all the visions. Ring the bell. Made it to Dark Rogue. Unlocked the safe. Arrived on Little Rogue. Unlocked the filing cabinet. Arrived at the Rogue Islands. I didn't collect all tapes. I didn't find all the contraband bottles. Collected all letters. Draw all possible locations. Collect all journal entries. Reach all endings. I wonder what the other endings are. Become the ghost on the shore left behind. Try and sneak past Beatrice twice. I did it once. Well, I think I'll have to play this game a second time someday. Sail away from the rogues. Oh, I continued. I get it. Stand in an outhouse for at least 10 seconds. Makes sense why all the doors were open. You arrived on Dark Rogue sailing your boat. Oh, so if you don't listen to him. Okay, those are easy enough to get. Oh, there's another. You found your true home. That must be a different ending. So there's 2 other endings. You survive and live there? Or you become the ghost on the shore, so he moves on without me. So I think you get that by making all the rude comments to him. And, like, not trusting him, I think is what I'm reading on their Discord. Oh, more about being disagreeing and being unwilling to trust him when picking answers. Okay. Marie's room. Is another one of their games. Let me see.
This was a mistake.
Yes, it was.
Hello? Anybody there?
to lamp eve. It was supposed to be simple. Get in, get out. I should have known better. Just get the journal, Kelsey. That's what they said, that there wasn't much time. She only needed the journal. It was supposed to be simple. Get in, get out.
Okay. I think that's only 2 games right now. Sad.
It was supposed to be simple.
Okay. I wasn't done reading. Okay. Okay, well. I don't know. But I'm getting sleepy. And I think I wanna watch my show. So, oh, well, regardless, fantastic game. I will definitely would like to do maybe another 2 playthroughs to get the other 2 endings. That would be cool. Wait. They have gameplay videos. Do they have the other endings? I don't know. It's just people showing clips of the game. Everyone on this island is related. I mean, kind of, yeah. I guess that makes sense, huh? Because, like, there's only so many people to build a family with, so, like, just families get with other families, and those families combine, and so on and so forth. So I guess that kind of makes sense. They're all related somehow. Yeah, I don't know, but it was a fun game. It was cute. I would like to play the other games. The other game that they have on Steam right now is actually free. So, I did add it. Alright.